Maybe my mencha na mencha what here for. Na menka say governance is about the people. So in any proper governance setup is premised on the welfare and the collective gains of majority of the people or more minimum at any point in time. And policies and programs of government, always, as I reflect these daily needs of people. And like from a policy background, you can say the policy first of all, you look at problems our minimum. So you tease these problems out. Now what weave solution. So that solution, so by the time a policy in the Bible, now it is seeking to address the basic challenges now we're finding within. So that is the whole concept of the policy coming up, just to address society problems and then as a form, my bit me enhance nipa capacity to do better. In recent times, koto abano na ade ba ko na eye bone of contention because of social media be very open. People are very much concerned about how to do with the way government officials and the government na kasa some silly expenditures and the blow monies away. The very people who are supposed to be beneficiaries of a government that has been set up, don't benefit. Now, the very few people who are able to get to the top of the pinnacle, and I said the top of the triangle, almost become richer and they become comfortable. But I have told you, so that is not governance. Governance is supposed to have a far-reaching impact positively on people. And this particular fuel allowances, first of all, I'm more President Mahama Abaso for doing this particular thing because it is something that has been on the lips of Ghanaians for so many years. I have sat here on this platform and my counsel say it doesn't make sense. A teacher ni or not chra maybe or get 3,000 or no. Yes, on to fuel. Now will be or no, a minister or access to huge money in as a form of does it make sense? And these two people are working for the same motherland. Does it make sense? So it doesn't make sense. It defies this logic, common sense. And as for over the years, we think their power is being in a privileged position. You enjoy yourself. That is all that political power, the concept has always been about. Until the very moment you are appointed as DC MP, you feel you are better than the rest of the people. Until you must be treated special. Then as a forum, that mindset, and I don't know where it's coming from. But you see, all these things in a colonial mentality, you inherit it. My culture said in the colonial period, we say the governor of Bakruma, I now represented the Queen of England as a former. At the time, when somebody is coming from UK to Ghana, it was seen as a risk because that time, not civilization, you can die anytime. Malaria, there was this tribal conflict over here, Asante, British war, this. So when somebody is walking all the way from UK to Ghana, that is seen as a risk. So Abrafun making sure say you compensate you handsomely. So they will give you big salary, they will give you allowance. They'll give you a security. They'll give you a garden boy. They'll give you clothes allowance. Then as a forum. So these are colonial inheritance because the panoban or be taking risk. Until they will compensate you with all these things. Misgiving because share the goodies around now. You accept the queens of and come. So after independence, and I'm saying bibi this colonial inheritance, yantu angu, and I yes, realizing say young Cassan ye dear hoso, and here now backward judge fee or security, or cook, or wine, garden boy, Sankrofo in a state in the two Mokao, or security, your money clothes allowance, your money disallowance, your money disallowance, all this nonsense of allowance, so yes, here Pama Brofuna or Moko become baby dear so. But the way we benefit, we invited all these things, and the black man is okay with it. And a young say ye dear hosono, yes, there. So I think that this is a breakthrough policy where President Mahama as born about because it doesn't make sense. Said government official because I own top petrol, an ordinary person should. And over the years, keep on and say Nipaneji on the issue. Some of these keep on young lady 22 years, no good car boot. Friend, they will be near Sasamano. So I know the day, some of these privileges we abuse. So I know the day, Obete expenditure from government is huge. But you look at the developmental aspect, there is absolutely nothing to show for. And I mean, you can VAT, you fuel, petrol, chicken, and so forth. Does it make sense? You understand? But over the years, and so Emma, your friend saying a so for me, I think that this is a great move by president, and I think that he should continue. For me, the fuel allowance alone is not even enough. One thing this per diem people traveling. It's absolute nonsense. It is absolutely Debbie, so you are not going there as an ordinary person. You are going there by the virtue of the fact that maybe you are a minister and you are performing your core function. At the end of the month, they pay you for your core function. So traveling out, why must that come with extra? And the funniest part of it all is so football space na GFA for na se for na. Per diem no muti ama mo no. E so chen salary omoje. Oh yeah. What I say? Yes. And all these things go away. Obi betime to kwan JB from Hako Kumasi kwaye program. Ebi a program no betime wie one day aba. But when him say we spending more days abenya per diem ntino, the person will stay longer because the more you stay, the more you get your per diem. You understand? So I think say you see a reset here. These are crucial areas we must look at and focus. We say resetting now some of these per diem or necessary per diems and then as a form of this fuel this allowance. Man for we say you don't two positions and your privileged position over believe as a Lord on people. Now it is an opportunity to come and serve the people by making sure core thing is we impact it positively by making sure policies and programs of government will have far-reaching consequences on the people. So see, I'm not here. Analyze the economy. Now, but people are mentioning GDP, but inflation. And so I can just say, upon all these metrics, they assess whether the economy is doing well or not. The fundamental thing I give you micro analysis of an individual has to do with the Human Development Index, because I don't know, talk about your overall health. It talks about your friends' education. It talks about your social and your friends' economic well-being. Young far individuals who are teasing out in terms of some of these things. Now you who say how and a Ghana for your near my SCT. So for me, I think that these are some of the things that you have really a mind to. Now you make governance, any positive impact on people. Now you making sure say. Some of these minor things over the years, so now power and say the enhance the empower the so I think that government deserve a lot of commendation for doing this, and for me there are other areas he must also look at, because Ghana for the year said the burden will be lessened. Yet few years ago, the president did a press conference telling Ghanaians, former president Akufo-Addo, say, "You tighten your bet. Now your face because a man who I did." We are not in normal times. At the time, no president bet your trust and nation no who could create new campus about bet, because at the Jubilee House you saw the amount of money that they were wasting there at the time. You understand? People were telling him, so if you want us to, tighten your belt, size of government and huge and fast will be a mass, so let's try to resize it. But that particular wise counsel hit it on a snag. Nobody listened to anybody. So for me, I think that this is a good move and it's in line with the concerns of Ghana for raising. It means that President Mahama Kwatena and China was signed by and he's listening, working on the dictate and the demands of the people. Okay. Because these are some of the things that na Ghana for here means omo ban be ya momo enti na ya da sorry na say aban ento fuel ma obia biem. Obia should buy or non kasa the way. I think that the same thing should also be extended to individuals when they come to electricity na say for nom na obia na you making sure say yen nyina that the same line so or salary allowance or everything abenya no and be determine the cost of living. Eba sa na ebe ma obia your friend saying a clear picture of the real state of the economy. And to say you can't have economy no more idea. And yes, I will fuel free into Obia will appreciate say indeed or mine more idea. Say mine koya Obia will appreciate, because these are people sitting at the policy table. So if they feel the heat, that's Obia over another day, that will factor into, and DSTV then as a form of over the years, the amount of money you blow in all these things, does it even make sense? You understand? DSTV, does it even make sense?
Jubilee House, Flagstaff House in Chile, Afibia no mudi ne cost Ghana 1 million Ghana cedis. In Chile keke, maybe a president did now in Chile and Senior Kakra Fansum. the budget 1 million Ghana cedis and the ton Chile.
No, sir, when the system is weak, everybody will exploit it to the advantage.
NPP and Mguasie 2024. Some of these issues.
Yes.
Because time I work crisis, yes, regional tour, and then presidency expenditure number report by you spend fuel 51 million Ghana cedis, car ties, batteries 15 million Ghana cedis. Some of these issues, and that's some of these stories. No, about out Ghana full. So
these are things that Ghana for and JB governance are projected to a level and every single Ghanaian out there no enim dia koso. Me say so ko makola na kwisia ma me oton toma na won na ka politics nim dia owo no e bia kra ya TVC ni sa nim dia no. People have grown to appreciate politics to the sense say ade bia obeye bia no they can read meaning into. So when you are government, I don't think say we are still in 1990 where you think the people are gullible folk to don't understand anything. I'm telling you that Ghanaians are well enlightened, they understand policy deep in and out. They understand. So I think that some of these things meeting the immediate needs of the people like the president has done. No? For me, I think that it's positive. Right. Ghanaians should commend the president for doing this and also ask him to do more. Because I can't just say until per diem, yes, crappy flu, and I will not be happy because I don't understand why we'll be too quiet in the Juma. Juma no, it's why we appointed the person to go and do no. Now you see extra cash money. It doesn't make sense. You understand?
Okay.
And the some of other things that we need to look at. For instance, the president to quiet. Just say yes, where will be in money and name. Does it make sense?